So I will tell you, first of all, I will tell you what happens now. Like I have a portfolio of say 30, 35 shares. So my core portfolio is having, in my portfolio, I'm having say 10 shares, maybe 10, 12 shares, and 15, 18 shares are small quantities, maybe below 1% here and there, but they could be large quantity also, but below 1%. I have to find, somebody had asked me these questions that I'll tell you, it is not important to be successful in the market. It is important to be successful. What I would tell you in my layman's language, it should beat the time. In 5 years, everybody will be successful. If you hold any good company, in 10 years, you will be very successful. In 10 years, if the company, suppose, goes up 2 times or 3 times, you will be happy because you have beat every kind of return. So my thinking is not that. My thinking is little different. I need to find a cheetah. Okay, I don't need to find a a rabbit. I don't need to find an elephant, or I don't need to find a fox. I have to find a cheetah which can run faster than others. Then only I can create wealth faster than others. So that competition is there, that healthy competition, and that is always there in my mind, that I would like buy a company which will rise faster, not in 10 years. 10 years, what I'm saying, the hold for 10 years, because sometime it happens the stock does not perform for 5 years, but in next 5 years it can go up to 50 times. So this is what I have seen, and this is what it has happened with me a number of times in all these companies. So that is why whenever I find some idea and I feel that this could be the cheetah, this could be the fastest growing sector and fastest growing company in that sector, and the fastest growing company compared to others, I sell all my rabbits and I sell all my elephants and my horses and all. All those small companies I sell. So those small companies are for that only, because I don't want to keep cash in my bank. If I keep cash in my bank, I will have sleepless night. I can't sleep at night. Why I'm keeping money in the bank? So first answer is this. And exit, this is one exit policy. If my position is small, I will exit at any point in time. That means I am not committed to it. So if I'm not committed to it, that means I'm not having a meaningful position, and I will exit it anytime. So that my commitment comes when my shareholding in that company crosses, and when it comes to a meaningful size, then I feel committed to that company. Otherwise, I'm not committed. When I sell, I have given one example that the biggest lesson in the history we can learn from Vibhishan, that he has invested into AAA management called Ravan. Ravan was the biggest, Pandit of that time. So,
yeah.
And nobody was like Ravan in that time. And so he was associated with AAA management. But when he found that the focus of the management had changed, then he switched over, he sold, he exited from the company and invested in another AAA company which was going through a crisis. So this is, he entered another company, another AAA management, which was going through a crisis. So that management plays that role. Buy any management when they are in crisis and you will make money, generally speaking. So this is what I see, that whenever the focus of the management has changed, or when the stock prices become very expensive, like when I bought Atul Auto, that time it was 3, 4, 5 P. At one point of time, it was 45 P. And Bajaj Auto was available at 25 P. So it can never happen. A sizable company like Bajaj Auto can never have a lower multiple than Atul Auto. So that was the reason I sold my Atul Auto. And this is how I keep on churning my portfolio.